But it's got like an old rickety roller coaster you can die on. It's got the one.
Oh, there we go. Test, test. There we go. I think that's a bit better. All right. Is that better, Aiden? Okay. Now, like I was saying, I gave you guys a few minutes to come back in. I'll go ahead and repeat everything. Okay. You're gonna have to get down. All right. Like I was saying, Diana. The Now what I've noticed was in response to what the quartering said yesterday. She's got her tweets protected, so she's closed off any way of there, your voice much better. Thank you. She's closed off any way of communicating any criticism to her. She's basically basically closed off any communication with her. I gotta switch this because I can't have it as gaming because I'm not gaming. I don't want it to be. I guess we'll put it as fucking entertainment, right? We're gonna put it as entertainment. That'll work. Okay. So this person has decided to say because PewDiePie said something offensive and it was practically satirical. They need to end PewDiePie. This is a game developer that makes money doing fucking games, okay? Now, Diana, everybody has seen now that you have put that tweet out. Now, because of your actions with that tweet, do you honestly believe that anyone's gonna, feel sorry for you if you lose your job over this? I mean, I personally am not. I'm I used to be a huge fan of Ubisoft, and just because someone like this, it's the very reason why I fucking boycott some of this shit. But, you're going after. You guys have been having such a goddamn hard on to go after fucking PewDiePie and to try and deplatform him for some fucking satirical shit. And I gotta say, most people are like, well, that's just PewDiePie. He has like 76 million subscribers. What's that got to do with anything? Well, I can tell you exactly what that has to do. All right? Because if they're going after someone like this for a difference in opinion, and they're that big, and they're saying to end their career, they didn't say, no. They didn't even say end their career. End him. You can take that for however you want. But personally, I ain't fucking falling for it. I ain't going for it. And I personally say that to anybody that's listening, fuck Ubisoft for having her in there. Now, is that okay to say to all of the smaller people that are on that development team that are working their ass off and doing a 9 to 5 to fucking try and get these games? No, it is not. But whenever you have staff like this that cry bully their way to the fucking top, and this shit happens, real hero, what's going on here? Man, I'm just fucking peeved at the way that this game developer did shit. Let's see here. Am I still alive? I hope I'm still alive. Right. All right. And then we got new guidelines, but to Diana, you have officially killed part of your development team just by that one statement. I mean, PewDiePie, whenever for one, I don't see him like the quartering says, he doesn't really review AAA games. He doesn't review shit from like EA games or anything else. He usually goes after the independent games, but because I don't know, apparently people are looking at him like he's the next fucking Total Biscuit, because this main, like, this heavy grade A developer has decided to say, oh well, let's end him because of all this stuff that he said. Fuck you. All right, and I say that wholeheartedly. Do you realize how much damage you just did to Ubisoft because of your fucking ignorance? Do you realize how much fame PewDiePie is going to get out of this? I mean, I can understand being jealous of content creators and all that shit, because apparently they're making better pay than you, and they're just content creators. I mean, I'm a little guy. Clearly you're making more money than I am. But to go this fucking low, to go this low. I mean, I've seen this in plenty of game developing areas. I've seen this in, the way League of Legends has been turning, the way that a lot of these areas have been turning. The fact that, like, for fuck's sake, nobody can... I mean, we had somebody go to jail over fucking teaching a dog to do a salute over saying Hail Hitler. Oh shit, I said it. And if it's out of context, that means that I'm going to get banned too. But, it's... Are we really doing this? I mean, I've been saying and I've been arguing that the pendulum has been swinging from one way to the other, and it's going to the extreme of the feminist side, but this is the reason why these larger companies, because I don't know how they've done it, but they've found a way to infiltrate each fucking one. Marvel, DC, all of them. And they are ruining every single thing that they touch. Now, am I one to, rant about this for very long? I don't want to. I really don't. But if they're going after PewDiePie this way, can you imagine what they're going to do with the smaller YouTubers, or what they've already done for the smaller YouTubers? Are you guys starting to see this? Are you guys starting to see this pattern? Or is it just me? Am I the only one that's seeing this as bullshit? Am I the only one that sees the fact that if you disagree with this hive mind of feminism, that they will do everything in their fucking power to take you down? Am I the only one that fucking sees this? I hope I'm not. But Diana, coming from somebody that really, really enjoyed Ubisoft, until I see that your career is ended, I will not buy so much as one more Ubisoft game. And if I find your hand was inside of one of these games, I will not support it. Just because of your malice towards somebody else that's more successful than you, and you're sitting there trying to say over some shit that he said that was so minuscule that you want to go after his career so savagely that you want to end him, shows that you should not be in any type of leadership position whatsoever, because you would abuse the power of leadership. And I hope this gets across to Ubisoft. I hope it gets to any fucking person in that company. And I hope that your words, I hope that you are held as responsible to your words as you try and hold others. But I'm clearly looking at it. It says, whenever I looked at it, because I personally was like, really? They couldn't have went down that fast. But this account's tweets are protected. So even if you wanted to try and talk to her, or even if you wanted to look at some of the tweets that I'm trying to say to you, you will not be able to unless she approves you to follow her. That's so fucking retarded. You guys are being so counterproductive to your cause. And the thing is, and I'll bring this up. There were women that had strong roles in gaming before Anita Sarkeesian opened her fat fucking mouth. There was. Samus, for one. Silent, strong, saved the world like, what, 2 or 3 times from space pirates, and the Metroid. Became a mother to the last of the Metroids. You know, strong fucking female role, but none of you guys see that. I don't even think that I wouldn't be surprised if some of these people that are these that say that they're game developers, I wouldn't be surprised if they'd never fucking play a game. I wouldn't. And I'm looking at this I'm looking at her profile a little bit, and it says spreading positivity while spewing venom, right, Diana? While spewing fucking venom, right? Spreading fucking positivity. Yeah. Well, I hope that positivity also gets on you. But that's all I have to say to that. Now, as for YouTube, there's this whole thing about the updating subscriber counts. Now, I can understand dead accounts and all that, but at the same time, let's see here. What are closed accounts and spam subscribers? Now we're looking at I'm looking at this because I am very how can I put this? I'm very adamant about the subscriber count deal. I pay attention to it a lot, but it's saying the whole deal about the oh well, you know, it might vary on December 13th to December 14th, which that's all well and good. It won't affect me too much, but it's saying the number of users subscribed to your YouTube account is is a metric that reflects how many people are following your channel. Subscriber number displayed in the following places update in real time: your channel page, account switcher, and video page, as well as third-party sites and applications using the YouTube data API. Now the other part is removing closed accounts and spammy subscribers. Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube guidelines has once again changed. If anybody hasn't noticed, there is a kind of a big brother's watching you in the chat kind of thing, which I believe that's a two-edged sword, to be honest. I mean, it's actually making it the people that are in the chat are held more responsible for what they say. I think that's a good side of YouTube on it, but at the same time there is a very, very abusable side to it as well. And they're not going to they're not going to say that about the subscriber count. They're going to put it in such a legal jargon that most people won't understand it. Removing closed accounts and spammy accounts. What are closed accounts and spam subscribers? Closed accounts. These are accounts that were either closed by the user or terminated by YouTube due to a policy violation. Meaning, if to me that means that with the way that they're doing the whole chat thing, I think that they're going to make it to where you can terminate people a lot more. And the fact that YouTube Rewind has over 10 million dislikes shows that there is a huge gap in understanding with how YouTube's supposed to be and the creators of YouTube. There's a huge gap in that. And, you know, it's being shown. It's being really... And this, I believe that this is the same deal with the gap in game developing as well. Like these people don't fully understand what their position title means. They don't fully understand, you know, the whole concept of being a YouTuber, being a content creator. But that's neither here nor there. The closed accounts terminated by YouTube due to a policy violation, that with the way that the chat is, I am a little bit concerned about. And now we'll go into spam subscribers. Spam subscribers. Subscribers gained through artificial means, such as purchasing subscribers through a third-party service. Okay, I can agree to that because I personally don't like the whole bot subscribers, and I think that this is in regards to people like Ray William Johnson whenever he started Equals 3. Personally, I liked that show, but during the time that it was being created. But I think that's to try and put a block on that, to be perfectly honest. That's really about it. We regularly verify the legitimacy of the accounts and actions on your YouTube channel. This is part of a process to ensure that our site metrics are free of spam, abuse, and closed accounts to keep YouTube a fair playing field for everyone. Oh yeah, fair playing field. Yeah, totally. It's totally a fucking fair playing field, YouTube. You got that right on the you hammered that right on the head. But yeah, it's totally a fair playing field. That's the reason why you've deleted so many fucking channels that disagree with you, right? It's fair and balanced, much in the same way that Akali in League of Legends was fair and balanced, right? Right? Totally fair. it's important that subscriber numbers stay meaningful. Yeah, they're totally meaningful right now. Whenever you keep adjusting them, or whenever you decide to take down channels that don't necessarily fit your stupid fucking guidelines that anyone can just everyone everyone has just fucking broke one of the rules or another because of how vague you've kept it. And the thing is I've done business administration. I know what you're doing. I know that it's a way to be all encompassing so that way you can delete whoever you want. And I'm kind of fed up with it. It's important, let's see here, meaningful to ensure that when your sub count grows, it's because you're organically building a community of authentic fans who will keep watching and supporting you. Closed accounts as well as subscribers that are identified as spam. Now, how are they going to identify it as spam? Like, I'm very, very curious as to how that is. And I might be ranting this much, and I might be a little bit heated at this, but if somebody that's in the YouTube world can please explain some of this, I would love to just sit down and have an hour with you just to talk to you about YouTube. I would love to do that. Um, and I won't even throw like hard hitting questions. I'll throw some underhand questions. I'll make sure to soft throw them. So that way you can hit them out of the park. But now the whole thing about organically, uh, yeah, that would be nice if you guys would put smaller YouTubers up on the trending area. But I know you're not going to. I know that your corporate masters won't let you. And whenever I say that, I'm meaning if you look at all of just fucking look at YouTube Rewind and look at the shit that they did. They put in, you know, who knew that Will Smith was one of the best vloggers of 2018. I never saw his fucking YouTube channel. I've seen him rant on Facebook a couple times. I haven't seen his fucking YouTube channel. Or these mainstream media sources. These people that well, I gotta do some research on this. Hey guys, what's going on? What's going on, memes? This is just a little bit of a rant. Um, these larger developments like CNN, all of these different things that are coming onto your platform because they already have a fucking platform. They already have a media outlet. They've already got all of that. But instead, because money is coming in through them, you want to make sure to put them under trending. I disagree. I want us to put the U back in YouTube. I want us to make these development people that think that they have some sort of influence, make them realize that the gamers that they are going up against are their money. Because that's what capitalism is. Capitalism is money. And I gotta say to these game developers that aren't listening to the people that are trying to, because stop listening to these fucking passerbys. Whenever I say a passerby, I'm meaning the people that aren't actually enjoying your fucking product. Stop listening to them. Because those aren't the ones that are buying your product. The ones that are buying your product are people like PewDiePie, myself, Real Hero Gaming, Memes of Destruction, Aiden Scott, fucking, for fuck's sake, Accelerate. All of these people. Like, there's so many other people that I could name right now that I am not naming And it just, it pisses me off. So, Diane, otherwise known as Real Girl Pants or something like that. I don't know. Girl Pants GR or whatever your name is on fucking Twitter. I don't give a shit. Ubisoft, right now, the world is looking at you. Are you going to go belly up like a lot of these other deals are and blame us, the gamers and the audience? Blame us like what happened with Diablo Mobile. Blame us like what happened in fucking the new Ghostbusters movie. Blame us for everything that you've done wrong. Is that what it is? Is that what you're doing? Because I gotta say that's a shitty fucking business practice. It really is, and that's about all I got to rant on that. Now the whole YouTube guidelines thing, I've already covered what I want to cover about that. Um, this was the Token Dargun Rants, and if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like. If I might have swayed you a little bit, then I think I've done my job. If I've brought attention to something that you did not know, then I've done my job. And also, just like what Quartering said, subscribe to fucking PewDiePie. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Later.